is my screen always like this? Let me see something. Let me see if I can wipe it. Give me a second. That's better. That's clearer. Hey y'all, good morning. Rashida Strober here, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist is in the building. Good morning everybody. darkskinactivist.com. Once again, my website is darkskinactivist.com. I just had this, there it is. I hope y'all having a fantastic morning. For those of you that don't know, I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I started dark-skinned activism in the year 1998, before social media existed. And I created the very first colorism channel on YouTube. And I went viral back in 2015 for calling out the rapper Kendrick Lamar's darkism. And black people started to know who I was and what I did, and they mocked the hell out of me. And then they all started copying me, creating these little dark-skinned colorism channels. But ain't now one of y'all the dark-skinned activists. I said, you're not the dark-skinned activist. Good morning, y'all. darkskinactivist.com. You can go there and download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism: 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. I hope you guys are having a pleasant morning. You can also, if you feel inclined, you learned anything from me, you find value in what I'm saying, please make a donation. My Cash App is what I prefer. The Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala. Once again, $RASHIDA'Lala. And my Cash App, my GoFundMe, and my PayPal, all of it can be found in the description to my live. Oh, I'm not going to be on here long, but I be wanting to come on here and talk to y'all, but sometimes I just don't be having the time, but I try my best to, and I find that I have like more time to do lives in the morning like this, like right now, while I'm driving and on my way to do my other errands, or I could do it like in the late afternoon, like I say between like 1 and 2. So that's why sometimes y'all see me coming on at that time. Ooh, I'm sorry about that sun. But I wanted to do a live this morning and talk about the subject of dark-skinned women with flat asses. Dark-skinned women with no asses. And in the black community, let me tell you something. See, when you dark-skinned and female in the black community, that's a strike against you right there. Being dark-skinned is a strike. Being female is another strike. And sometimes I don't know if it's worse to be a dark-skinned man or a dark-skinned woman. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think, because I don't know. Sorry about all that sun in my face. I'm not sure which one. I'm a female. I cannot speak for dark-skinned men. I can speak for dark-skinned people, but I don't know which one is worse. But what I do know is I caught pure fucking hell. And y'all know I did a live call. I hated everybody in middle school. Well, I almost could have made that live into I hated everybody in high school as well, because I did a live about this, and one of the things that I was hated on, they added on to the dark skin stuff, they added on to the dark skin discrimination, is the fact that I have no ass. And black people know what I mean by that. Like, y'all know, because y'all the ones, it's like you gotta be perfect. If you a dark-skinned woman, y'all, it's like you gotta be perfect. You cannot have it sucks being dark-skinned and female. Like, damn, you gotta be damn near perfect. And one of the things that you gotta have, being a dark-skinned black woman, to make the haters leave you alone or back up off of you, is ass. And if you ain't got no ass, like me, your butt is flat, they gonna add on to your misery, your attacks, your darkism, and your pain. So that is not the only thing I was attacked about. In high school, I was attacked because that's when, high school is really kind of when the no ass part attack started. But they tacked on being black, dark skinned, with having no ass and being skinny. I was called African booty scratcher. I remember it was the only place to sit when was with the football player. And I got so downtrodden and I was mistreated so much to the point where I stopped eating lunch, which made me even more malnutrition and malnourished. I would not eat because I got tired of going into the lunchroom and constantly being picked on for being dark skinned and skinny with no ass. This is what happened to me when I was in high school. And there was a group of black males that used to, they used to pick on me. And some of them I could tell, how some of them are just like, he laugh and they kind of like followers. They ain't got their own mind. So they trying to like, they following after the popular people. And they really don't want to like crack on you. We used to call it cracking on you or go in on you, whatever. They don't really want to do that, but because I guess they want to have like cool points, they don't want nobody to pick at them. That's how black people look. They don't want nobody to pick at them, so they'll join in with the mayhem, and that's what these guys was doing. And I would sit, because at first that's where I was sitting at. Now I was just like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna come in here no more. And they used to call me lunch girl. They was calling me lunch girl, aside from other names. But one of the names I got was lunch girl because I wouldn't eat. I just wouldn't eat. I would not eat. I just stopped. But at first I'd sit at the table and would just sit there, and it was very awkward, and just accept these attacks. And then I just got to the point where, you know what, I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat. And again, it caused me to be to lose more weight and to be even skinnier. I was like real skinny when I was in high school. And not by my own choice, because I liked to eat. It was just, growing up in poverty, bouncing around from house to house, not having a stable place to live, not having the money to be able to afford to like go to like the snack machine and get me something to eat out of there. It was like I was on free lunch. And at that time I was living with a relative of mine. I wasn't living with my mom. And I can't remember if I was on free lunch or what, but I just decided it was just too much trauma, too much hassle. I didn't want people to be just starting shit with me, and I just did not eat. So I would just sit there, and like I said, there was some guys there that they would look at me, they would give me like this look, and now looking back on it, I realized, okay, they probably like the one of them, he actually did like me, but he was Lord, help me not to talk about these people. Help me not to talk about these pregnant, beer belly looking motherfuckers whose colons are probably stuffed up now. Stuffed up colons. They need colon cleanse. They got them big old beer bellies, nasty looking, just ugly. Look a hot ass mess, y'all. Some of them I done seen. It's this one bow-legged, bug-eyed, black crispy bitch. Sorry, y'all. I be trying not to go off on these people. See, I start out nice. But then I get triggered. I get triggered, y'all. Hey, Lamar. Well, I don't care. I don't care, Wyatt. You coming on here throwing shade at me. I don't give a damn. Cause see, the Rashida Strober now, the Rashida Strober now would probably turn the whole motherfucking table over. This Rashida Strober, come at me like that now. Say that shit in my face. I ain't gonna turn the other cheek. No pun intended. I ain't gonna turn the other cheek. The Rashida Strober right now would flip the motherfucking table over with the football player sitting there. Lunch girl that bitch. Cause I know some of y'all be watching me. Some of these people, they be watching me. They watch my social media and listen to me talk my dark skin activist shit. But I'll probably flip the fucking table over. Ain't nobody gonna motherfucking eat lunch. Y'all gonna sit up here and talk about me, calling me African booty scratcher, talking about I ain't got no ass, I'm too skinny, and I'm up here malnourishing my motherfucking self. Y'all sitting up here eating lunch, and I'm hungry, and I can't get nothing to eat because y'all running me up out the motherfucking lunchroom because y'all self-hating and y'all going in on me. And it was this little short, little Beasley looking little ugly. Okay, I ain't gonna talk about him. I'll try not to talk about him, y'all. I'll try, because he actually was kind of nice. But I wouldn't date him. Ooh, like it be the most ugliest motherfuckers that be trying to go in on you too, y'all. Like it was this one bug-eyed dude. He was bow-legged. He was real dark skin. And the only reason why he was popular is because he was on the football team. But he was bow-legged, but he had bug eyes, and he was real ugly to me. Like I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole. And to this day, I saw him, and he's even uglier right now. Like he got like he looked like he pregnant. He looked like he 9 months pregnant, y'all. And he's still bow-legged, and he's just as ugly as ever. Just as ugly as ever. When I tell y'all he look a hot ass motherfucking mess, I truly mean that he looks a hot mess. I'm not even making this up. Like I would not. And he, you know, he was one of them dark-skinned dudes that felt they needed to be validated by getting with a light-skinned chick. So he was with a basic-looking light-skinned chick, y'all. He was with a basic-looking light-skinned chick. She was mediocre-looking. She wasn't anything to write home about like that. But because I was dark-skinned and skinny, and she didn't even have no ass. But they give the light-skinned women a pass if they ain't got no ass. Even this Wyatt Thorpe, whatever the fuck your name is, coming up in here talking about you will never be with a flat booty woman long term unless she Asian. See, that's darkism. That's darkism. That's darkism. That's darkism. That's darkism. They'll be with a flat booty Asian light skinned woman, but they will not be with a flat booty dark skinned woman. Why turn unless she light skinned? And you didn't use the word light skinned, but we all know that Asians are light skinned. So that proves my point. Black men will be with a light skinned flat booty woman, but they will not be with a dark skinned flat booty woman. Y'all don't see that? Y'all don't see the darkism in that? It's very obvious. Every day I come on here. Every day I come on here and I prove my point of darkism. Every day. Hold on, y'all. I'm running some errands here, dropping off some stuff. Give me a moment, y'all. Give me a second. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Can you get us to Charles? Hey, how you doing? Good. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Black men never cease to amaze me. And I ain't gonna sit up here and say it's all of y'all that's doing that, because all of y'all are not doing that. But Wyatt Corp, read his comment. This is why I don't really like to block nobody, because when you let people come on and speak, they expose darkism. They expose darkism, they expose themselves. And Wyatt, you're exposing the darkism that you would be with a flat booty, light-skinned woman, but you would not be with no flat booty, dark-skinned woman. And that is the sentiment of most black men. Good morning, Miguel. A lot of y'all black men will give light-skinned women a pass, and they can have all the so-called flaws in the world, but y'all would still give them grace. And the flat booty is no different. And see, I wasn't even expecting for a black man to come up on here and say what Wyatt Corp, or whatever your name is, what you just said. I wasn't expecting that. You came up on here on your own volition, bragging about how you would never be with a flat booty woman long term unless she was light skinned. It is a bitch being a dark-skinned black woman. You damn near have to be perfect. You got to have a ass. You got to have flawless skin. You got to have a job. You got to have education. You got to have some money. You got to have a house. You can't have a whole bunch of baby daddies. You can't have a whole lot of kids. You got to keep a clean house. You got to keep your hair done. You got to be in shape. You got to have a nice attitude. Damn, you got to be perfect. But all those things I just listed is not needed by a light-skinned, white, biracial, mixed race woman. All those things are not needed. Black men would take a flat-ass white woman, a flat-ass light-skinned woman, a flat-ass biracial woman over a flat-ass dark-skinned woman any fucking day. That's the darkism that I be talking about, y'all. And I don't try to please them. This is what I want dark-skinned women to understand. And I'm going to keep saying this until the day I die. I'm not going to sit up here and try to live up to these men's standards. Because even if you do try to live up to their standards, you will still get screwed. You will still get messed over. You will still be a victim of darkism. You will still not get treated right. So it is of absolutely no use to try to live up to what they want. What you need to do is self-improve yourself as a human being. As a human being. Because we got a limited time on this earth, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. We got a limited time on the earth. We don't know how long we're going to be on earth. And we cannot, as dark-skinned women, go around living our lives for people that don't give a damn about us. For people that are looking at superficial things. For people that'll give a pass to a light-skinned woman, a white woman, a biracial woman, a mixed woman. You know, they'll give her a pass. They'll say, oh, you're okay, you're fine, you're great, but your thing too. If you don't have the attributes that they want, the physical attributes that they want, you got to be real careful, because some of them will try to use you for money, for a place to stay, for whatever. I'm not saying all y'all black men are like this either. So don't come on here saying that I'm generalizing, because I am not generalizing. I'm speaking about this because there's enough black men out there that feels this way, that justify me speaking on this topic. But I am in no way generalizing and saying that all black men are this way. I'm just saying, for the ones that are, that dark-skinned women, we cannot. You have to be yourself. And one thing about it, people don't like me because one of the reasons why people don't like me or they have a problem with me is I've always been comfortable with myself. I said, okay, this is how these motherfuckers want to be. Fuck y'all. I'ma do me. I've always been like that. Be yourself. Be comfortable in your own skin. Don't try to live up to these black men's standards, body standards, or whatever the case may be. Be who God made you to be. And if you're exercising and working out and eating well and all that, do it for you. Don't be doing it for no man. Do it for yourself. Now, if you start looking good and you fit and you in shape and all that great stuff, of course men are going to be attracted to that. That's like a byproduct. But the overall of it is not about the man, because I do not do it for no man at all. I don't work out for a man. I don't. I'm kind of self-absorbed. I do it for Rashida to make myself feel good mentally and physically. It's not about a man. It's never been about a man. But yeah, dark-skinned women, you got to steer clear of these folks. You got to steer clear of them. A lot of them do not mean you well at all. They don't mean you well. They're not nice. They're not kind. They were not nice to me. And there's so many followers in the black community. Like I said, I remember at that lunch table that it was black dudes at that table that you could just sense and feel that they knew that I was being treated wrong. But they were so cowardly that, and I don't want no man like that anyway. If you're a coward and you can't speak up, I don't need you. I don't want a man like that around me, because I like a man's man. I like a man that's, talk up for me, defend me. But they sit at the damn table and they so needy and emotional, because that's what the fuck you are. You're needy and emotional. You see somebody getting attacked, and the person, I ain't bother nobody. I was never the type of person to bully or bother somebody or do crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like one of them people that minded my business. I liked getting educated. I liked school. I liked the intellectual aspect of the school. I didn't like the damn people in the way because of how it was treated, but I liked the intellectual aspect of it. And they seen that I wasn't no troublemaker. I wasn't bothering nobody. And they didn't have the courage to speak up. They didn't have it. They didn't have it in them. Weak. So I don't want nobody like that anyway. Like, I don't want nobody like that anyway. That ain't got no courage. That ain't got no courage. You can't speak up. You influenced by your boys. That's a sign of a weak ass man. Child, please. What I look like with dealing with a weak ass man like that. What I look like. The website is darkskinactivist.com, y'all. Darkskinactivist.com. You can go there and download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism: 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. And if you have learned something from me or you've been encouraged by me, I would appreciate it if you make a donation. I got Cash App, PayPal, and I have GoFundMe. And all those links are in the description to this live. I'm always raising funds. My Cash App is what I prefer. The Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala. Once again, $RASHIDA'Lala, and that's $RASHIDA'LALA, $RASHIDALLA. Make a donation today. I encourage dark-skinned women to move to the beat of your own drum. Do not try to please these people. I've seen dark-skinned women trying to please men in the black community, and I've seen that go left. I've seen the negative results of when dark-skinned women, because they want acceptance, they try to please these men. And some of that have led some of them ended up in prison. I know a dark-skinned woman that ended up in prison because she wanted to please her black man, and she ended up doing some shit that got her locked up. So that's why I'm saying, don't ever make it about pleasing other people. Yes, you should do right by people. Yes, you should be a good human being, but don't try to please these folks. You're not going to ever be able to please them. You're not going to ever be good enough for them. You're dark skinned. Only a black man that loves and knows himself as a black man can understand and accept and appreciate you and know that you are the real queen. But the rest of these people that don't have a brain to think for themselves, that hate themselves, they look in the mirror, they wake up, they hate themselves, you will not be able to ever please them. So don't even waste your time. It's a waste of time. Let me read some of y'all comments and I'm gonna get out of here. Let's see what we got here. Good morning to everybody. Wyatt Corp, with your darkest self, you said, I'm gonna be straight up with you. We can have everything in common, but if the booty flat, I'm out, unless you light skin. Wait, Wyatt Corp, you are a darkest, because you already said unless she's a Asian woman, aka light skin. So you are a darkest, and I wouldn't want to deal with you anyway. You wouldn't be worthy of me anyway. So that's no loss. I don't care. Miguel Ramirez, good morning. You said hello, ma'am. You also said, when a man give a pass to a light-skinned woman, to me, that means he is intimidated by a strong black woman. Yeah, that's Wyatt Corp. Wyatt Corp said he wouldn't be with a dark-skinned, flat booty woman, but he'll take an Asian, aka a light-skinned woman. So, Miguel, Wyatt Corp just proved your point. Skyfi, good morning. You said you agree with Miguel. Kenneth Bailey says, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I love my black sisters, and we love you back, Kenneth. Miguel Ramirez says, to me, I need a strong woman, no matter what color she is. I have standards. Choco 97 says, what about black men? Well, what I was saying about black men is Y Corp is on here proving my point that y'all will accept lower standards from a light-skinned, white, biracial, or mixed woman, but those same low standards will not apply to a dark-skinned woman. We would have to be perfect. And that, to me, is a form of darkism coming from black men. Miguel Ramirez says, I'd rather look for brains to match mine. I'm a nurse that is going to school to further my education. I ain't mad at you, Miguel. Look like Far Cry says, I hope I got your name correct. You said my first black boyfriend dumped me for being too skinny and then got confused when I dated a white boy. Woohoo! I believe it. Let that sink in. He dumped you for being too skinny. I would love to have you come on my show and talk about this. He dumped you for being too skinny. Your black boyfriend dumped you for being too skinny, but got confused when you dated a white boy. And Far Cry, I bet you dark skin. I put money on it that you dark skin. If you're still watching, let me know in the chat. Charbaxi says, hi, sweetie. Good morning. Miguel says, you have to do it for yourself first, for your health. Exactly. It has to be about you. It can't be about no man or no woman. Far Cry says, my aunt's husband called her a fat black B word. She's light skinned. I can't make this up. Wow. Well, that's wrong. I don't condone that. I think that I don't think you should be insulting someone. That's, if that person is heavy, and you love the person, you married the person. If you really love the person and care about them, you will help them by using kind words and actions. You will help them lose weight, because you could talk to them in a way to let them know that you care in terms of their health. Talk to them about their health, not insulting them and calling them fat bees. It's actually very terrible, and I'm sorry to hear that. Miguel said he ain't got no respect for her. You also said, see, women are queens to love and care for, and to put down and not to put down and disrespect. I agree. Far Cry also says, my husband is white and has the audacity to call me racist as a black woman. I'm secretly leaving. Really? Far Cry? You need to email me. All I'm gonna say is send me an email, because it sounds like you got a lot over there going on. J Dove, what do you mean? What do I do for that cash? Huh? I'm the dark skin activist. I created the first colorism channel on YouTube. I've given commentary, counseling, written a bunch of books. That's what I do for the cash. I should be donated to and compensated for my work. I also have plays that I perform, darkism talks that I perform, all kinds of stuff. I will be here all day speaking about the work that I put in. Grand Rising, Tracy by Nature. Wow, Far Cry, you got a lot to talk about there. And I'm sorry to hear that too. Like, it's y'all gotta understand, the dark-skinned black woman is we're very traumatized. I know some of us, we don't seem like it because we know that we have to get out in the world and we have to make moves because no one is gonna do it for us. But underneath all of that is a lot of traumatization. I'm telling you, but again, we have no choice but to keep, because it's like you either gonna sink or swim. It's like, I grew up with this one dark-skinned girl. We both came from the hood. We both came from dire circumstances. And sadly, she ended up spending about 15 years on the streets, smoking drugs, doing drugs. And I did try to help her. She's real dark-skinned. Cola, that's her name. May she rest in peace. And she recently passed, I want to say about a year ago. And a lot of us did try to help her. And me and her came from the same exact background, but I chose a different route. I said, yeah, it's hard. My lot as a dark-skinned woman is hard. But I'm going to get up every day and I'm going to fight. I'm going to work through the poverty. I'm going to work with the hands I'm dealt. And I went through a lot. Homelessness, abuse. Y'all can read my story. I done published all my stories. It's right here for public consumption. Somebody asked me, what do I do? What do I want with the cash? Because I done put in a lot of work and I think people should donate to me. But I've given away a lot of my stuff for free to help other people. And that's what I decided I was going to do with my life. I said, I'm going to make something of myself. I'm not going to be like Cola. I'm not going to go do drugs. And I know she was doing drugs to drown the pain away. Beautiful dark-skinned woman. And I saw her just disintegrate. I saw her disintegrate. And I remember I was cooking dinner one day and I was living in the hood. And I was poor. And I had just got this little apartment. I seen Cola because our mama had let us stay with her when we were little and homeless. So I don't forget when people help me. So I seen Cola. Cola was walking down the street. And I said, Cola, come on in and have dinner. I was in there cooking. And I know I don't really do that. If I don't know you, like, I ain't finna be inviting people. But Cola, her mom is a good person. And her and my mom still friends to this day. And Cola, I respected her mom for giving us the place to live when we had nowhere to stay. So I just said, come on, Cola. And I was encouraging her to get her life together. And every time I would see her go lower and lower. And I would always give her money for about 10 years. Every time I saw her at a store or a gas station, I would always give her money. But I stopped giving her money like within the last 5 years. Because I was like, man, I'm not going to be giving this woman money to be going to do drugs. And it was so sad. She passed away. And she was so beautiful. She was like pitch black, real dark. And it's just sad. So, you got some dark-skinned women that they disintegrate into the abyss that this country has created in terms of darkism and racism. And then you got women like me. I made up in my mind at an early age, I'm going to fucking deal with the hand I'm dealt. And I have developed a certain level of toughness. I do have that. I'm not going to lie. I am very thick-skinned. People want to downgrade me for that. They want to call me masculine for that. I don't give a fuck. I'm surviving and thriving. I'm surviving and thriving. But Cola is an example of the reason I mentioned Cola, may she forever rest in peace, is because we came from the same world, and one went in this direction and one went in the other direction. So dark skin, it's about dealing with the hand you dealt and fighting through it and saying, I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to give up. As long as I got my health and my strength. I love Nina Simone. Y'all know I got myself. I got my eyes. Y'all know that song. She be saying, I love that song. You deal with the hand you're dealt and you work with it and you keep working and you keep working and you never give up. And eventually things will get better. I'm a living witness. So that's my encouragement for this morning, y'all. I got to get up out of here. I want to thank y'all for taking the time to listen. Email me before I cry. The great one says, broke short men get no respect from you women. That ain't true, because I've dated short men that ain't had no money. I have, and I did give them respect. That's not, people always love to say stuff like that, but that's not necessarily true. He said, it's so bad that I literally tried to join the white side. Literally, wow. Skyfi said, is Cola Booth darker than you? I noticed you labeled her pitch black. Oh, Skyfi, I wasn't talking about Cola Booth, and who I love, who's the only woman that I would give respect to regarding colorism in terms of a movement. The rest of y'all are copying. But I wasn't talking about that Cola Booth. I'm talking about a person I grew up with. Her name is Cola too. And she is like very dark. She's darker than me. Yes, she's really dark and beautiful. But I don't know if she knew that she was beautiful. I'm pretty sure people told her she was. But she ended up, like I said, she ended up on drugs. And we did try to help her, meaning myself, her mom, and other people around. We did try to help her. We did try to help her. But may she rest in peace, y'all. But all I could do is say that the dark-skinned women now, you got to just thank God for every day and and deal with what God has given you. Be blessed and keep going. Figure out what you love to do and go after it. Do it. Do what you love to do. Develop your gifts and talents and skills. And thank God for the performing arts. That's what I was able to do with writing my plays and my books and stuff about dark skin, and just, you know, being able to help and encourage other people. Never give up. It's not a cliche to me. Never give up is what I live by. So yeah, y'all. Carter Content said, if I want my $500, Carter Content. I'm dead ass serious now. You said Carter Contents. If you read my comment, I'll give you $500. The Cash App is $Rashida Lala. I could use $500. I'm dead ass serious. $Rashida Lala. $Rashida Lala. I'm laughing, but I'm serious. $RASHIDALALA. And the Cash App is in the description to this live. Richard Price, you hate on me every day. Do you sit there waiting on me to go live? I'm starting to think your ass sit there waiting on me to go live just so you can have somebody. I make your day. I make your day. Y'all, why do I love these so much? I like these Kool-Aid things so much. They are so good. When I was pregnant, I used to eat sugar and dirt. And I like these because it's like a crunchy. Dirt consistency. Look. Sand. And I have, like, I know some of you women can attest to what I'm saying. That when you was pregnant, you had like weird cravings. Lord, when I was pregnant, I had a craving for dirt, grainy dirt and sugar, and I would literally eat dirt. And this, especially some dirt smell good to me, like the dust. Far across that spicy kimachi and pickles. Oh my God, I used to eat dirt, and so I can't be out here eating dirt. So I found this, and it's like the consistency of sand, and so I eat it, y'all. Anyway, I thank y'all for listening. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I may be doing an interview this at 1 o'clock. Hey Mila. Hey, good morning, everybody. I may be doing an interview with a brother in Atlanta, and he might be coming on here to tell us. He emailed me and he was telling me about his struggles in Atlanta. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but I mean, just subscribe to the channel and y'all should be able to see if I go live. That might be somewhere around 1 o'clock today, so I'm not sure yet, but yeah. But I just had to come on here and talk about that because I had this one black dude. I don't know why he even following me on my Facebook. He always on my Facebook like this Richard person is. You know, you don't like me. You saying I ain't got no ass. You wouldn't deal with me. Why the fuck are you on my page? That's another thing. You sit up here talk about you don't like me. I ain't got no ass. You would never deal with me. Like, but you stuck on my page watching everything I'm saying. That's really why I made this live. Because this dude, this black dark-skinned dude, Mactino, I think that's his name. You're always on my fucking Facebook page watching everything I'm saying. But you don't like me because I ain't got no ass. Well, why don't you go to the page of a black woman, a white woman, an Asian woman that got some ass? Because I don't give a damn about you being on my fucking page. I don't care. You're the one that's always waiting to see what I'm going to say. Okay? You the one. Mactino, you probably watching this. You so worried about the flatness of my ass. You so worried about the pancakedness of my ass that you can't seem to focus on nothing else. You constantly commenting, constantly watching, waiting for me to post. This is what they do. Like these motherfuckers are confusing y'all. You say I'm not your type. I'm black, dark skinned with no ass. I'm black, nappy headed, dark skinned with no ass. Why the fuck are you here? Yes, Far Cry. The flat pancakes. The flat burnt motherfucking pancakes. Mactino is here for the flat burnt pancakes. Even though he say he don't like the flat burnt black pancakes. But you can't get off my social media. The truth is you want the flat burnt pancakes, but you will never be able to get a taste of the flat burnt pancakes with the Miss Butterworth. What is it? Miss Butterworth syrup. He want to sop it up with some damn Miss Butterworth syrup. He want to sop it up with some Aunt Jemima syrup. That's what you want to do. Yes, Miss Butterworth. He want to pour Miss Butterworth all over my flat burnt pancakes. And them motherfuckers flat as hell too. We try to get it as flat as possible. But you don't like me though. Child. I'm not crazy. You sit up and talk about I'm crazy. The people that's crazy are the ones that say I'm not their type because I'm dark skinned with a flat burnt black ass. But you cannot wait for me to go live. You cannot wait for me to make a post. You always lurking in the fucking shadows. You're always around the fucking corner peeping to see what the fuck I'm finna say next. Hey, Daryl Phil, I feel. Good morning. Yeah, that's what he be doing. That Mactino, that's his name. Mactino. The flat ass ain't gonna change. The burnt pancakes ain't gonna change. They're not. They're just not. And I don't care what black men got to say about them. I don't care if they don't like them. I don't care if Wyatt Corp one date me. I don't care. I don't give a damn. So, and y'all want me to be, they want me to be hurt. They want me to be sad. They want me to be crying. They want me to have low self-esteem. But I don't give a shit. I've accepted my flat, burnt, black, no ass. What else? Like I said, with Miss Butterworth and some orange juice. And some orange juice. darkskinactivist.com. darkskinactivist.com. Y'all can go there and download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism. My Cash App, make a donation, y'all. $ RASHIDA'Lala. Once again, that's $ RASHIDA'Lala. $ RASHIDALALA. $ RASHIDALALA. All of my Cash App, my PayPal, my GoFundMe, my website, it's all in the description to this live. Thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a wonderful day.